this is the reason why there's three categories, there's 5 in each, is that if you would only look at just one indicator, you wouldn't pick this. And that's, you guys figured this out and you said, hey, if we're only looking at one indicator, we're not seeing the aggregate of all these impacts. So I think that's, to me, and obviously that's why you guys did, and that's why we have this dashboard, is to say one indicator alone isn't going to do it, but these are the ones that are representative, and as they start to change, then that's going to change the, is it going to be a good year for trucking, or is it going to be a bad year for trucking? And all the people, you know, I think of in my former life as a supplier, we were always on top of things like cancellations and inventory, and that kind of stuff, but probably not always necessarily looking at things like the freight side of it. So it says, duh, this is why ACT knows what they're doing, because you guys have said, yeah, it's not just this, it's all of these. And sometimes when there's a weird thing like the pandemic, you know, who would have thought of it? Because, and you go back into March, look at those huge cancellations in March of 2020. But we had thought maybe it was going to be over in 2 weeks or a month, right? And then it was like, but it's still not getting better. So you can't just look at one thing.
You're playing with fire. I think if you only look at one indicator, and if I could only have one metric, it would be the dry van spot rate. You know, spot rates are you know, if I was going to gamble, you know, that dry van spot rate is really kind of the confluence of supply and demand, and really reflects kind of the true commodity nature of the marketplace, and you can see it just these massive starting in July, or going from June at 0.7% on a year-over-year basis to +15 to +27 to +34. This series is really indicative of the strength that we're seeing in the market today.